An American entrepreneur moves to India and ends up building a $23 million per year burrito restaurant business. So today we're going to be talking about this very interesting business case study and what we can all learn from it. So if you're an entrepreneur, you want to be an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, this will be very useful for you. So let's get right into this story. There's an article on CNBC right here. Let's talk a bit about this entrepreneur and how he got to India and how he got the idea to start a burrito business in India. So I'm going to read a bit of the backstory here from this article. It says, for part of his study abroad trip to India in 2010, Bert Mueller stayed with the host family in Jaipur. Mueller and some of his classmates who were also studying abroad brought their respective families' food from their home countries. They didn't like it very much, Mueller says, of the food he brought from the United States. But he noticed another classmate had the exact opposite experience. One of my friends was Mexican, and she would make chips and salsa and beans and tortillas, he says. One day I came over to her house and I saw she'd made this food for her family she was living with, and they were loving the food. So as you can see, this was the moment he realized there might be a great opportunity here, okay? The family members, the host family members loved the Mexican food, okay? And he realized that obviously Mexican food is so popular in the US, this might be a great opportunity to introduce this style of food to the Indian market. So let's keep on reading. Mueller hadn't really considered starting a business. His major at the College of William and Mary was music and public policy. So he wasn't even a business major. He was studying music, had nothing to do with business, but seeing a family who had never had Mexican cuisine enjoy it so much gave him an idea. So yeah, that was the moment that changed everything for this entrepreneur. And he acted on it. A lot of people get these ideas, they see opportunities pop up in different situations in their own lives, but they don't take action. But he did, and it turned out very well for him. So let's keep on reading here. Something clicked in my head that maybe this was something I could do. I could bring Mexican-inspired cuisine to India, he says. After finishing his degree, Mueller, 22 at the time, returned to India to open California Burrito, a fast, casual Southern California-style burrito restaurant. Today, 12 years after opening the first brick and mortar, there are 103 locations across the country. I mean, what an amazing, inspiring entrepreneurial story. This guy noticed an opportunity, took action on it. 10 years or 12 years down the line, he has over 100 locations across India. This is a country of over 1 billion people, okay? There's so much room for growth. And if you're getting value from this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. This is a brand new channel. We're going to be talking about business related topics. I'm an award-winning entrepreneur. I've generated millions of dollars in sales with my businesses, and I'm going to be talking about different business case studies and great business strategies that can help you take your business to the next level. Now, I did watch this video right here, which is on their YouTube channel, and they basically just follow him around in India, and he talks more about how he built this business. Now, in this video, he says that Taco Bell was already open before he decided to, open this Mexican style restaurant. Taco Bell was doing well. They didn't have any competition in the market, and this is where he saw the opportunity. He was gonna do what Taco Bell is doing, but obviously much better with fresher ingredients and a much better tasting product. So he wasn't actually the first one to bring Mexican style food to India. And this is a very important point, by the way, because he did not have to spend all that money educating the market on what tacos or burritos are. Okay, Taco Bell has already done some of that work, and he can just slide in with a better product. But the initial education phase, which is very tough sometimes when you're introducing a completely new product to a foreign market, that was done by Taco Bell. So his strategy was basically bring a proven concept to a new market. And we see this all the time, not just with restaurants or food businesses. We saw this a lot with the different tech companies that were first coming out of the US, the Ubers, the eBays, all these type of companies. A lot of entrepreneurs took the same concepts and applied them to a new market. There's a very famous story of three German brothers who actually copied three big tech company ideas or businesses. One of them was eBay. I'm not sure what the other two were, but they were able to build $1 billion business just by copying a proven concept into their market. Now, a very important thing here to keep in mind is that whenever you're copying a proven concept into a new market, you need to make sure that the new market is actually receptive. They actually want. There is a demand for what you're bringing to the market. So he brought a proven business concept to a new market. He started small with one location, and he raised some money from friends and family to open that location. And then he used the profits to scale the business. And now he has over 100 locations in India, and he's still growing. Now let's talk about some of the key takeaways here. So if you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, or you want to be a business owner one day, then it's very important to keep in mind that one of the best business strategies is to bring a proven business concept to a new market. And when you bring a new business concept to that market, you automatically separate yourself from the competition immediately. And that does a lot for you. You're going to be, you're going to grab a lot more attention. A lot more people will want to try what you're offering. And you'll also have a lot more organic growth because people will be talking about this new, exciting, service or product that you presented to the market. And once you do that, all you have to do is make sure you take action and you build on that momentum. Another great thing we can all learn from this is that traveling can be an amazing goldmine for business opportunities. And you just need to know what you're looking for. So for example, this guy went to India. He noticed a gap in the market when it comes to Mexican food, and he filled that gap with his own business. But it's not always just about finding gaps in the markets you're visiting or in the countries you're visiting. You can also take a lot of ideas or proven business concepts from those markets back home to your home country. So if you're traveling, make sure you keep an eye out for gaps in the market, things that can be improved, things that can be introduced to that market. And the second thing would be make sure you keep an eye out for interesting business concepts, different ideas or things you haven't seen back home, and then you might take those and present them to your local market. And that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.